If you've ever rented a home, you probably know what it's like to have a nightmare landlord. Tonight, we've learned that one local landlord who's been the target of hundreds of angry complaints has very close ties to the White House. Carolyn Johnson has new information gathered by Reveal from the Center for Investigative Reporting.
Out-of-control mold and rot, leaks left unrepaired for weeks, swarms of insects on the ceiling, the floor, even in the air. Renters tell us they're getting all of this and regular rent increases too.
They care about money. That's all there is to it.
Sean Pruitt is dying.
I have stage 4 terminal lymphoma cancer.
Whittled away by lymphoma, he's also consumed with worry now that the rent on his shabby South LA rental home has just gone up for the 4th time in 4 years.
We were paying $15.50 when we first moved in. We're paying $18.50 now.
Sean begged to have the worn-out carpet replaced.
The carpeting holds a lot of mites and dust and bacteria and just gross stuff that's not good for my health.
But he says the landlord would only agree to install cheap vinyl flooring and told him he'd have to pay half.
There's going to come a time when we can't afford to stay here. Where are we going to go?
What it was like? I wouldn't let a dog live like that, okay?
This tenant, who asked to remain anonymous for fear of retribution, could not wait to escape her rental in Simi Valley. But she claims she first endured a year of shoddy maintenance, including repeated failures to fix a broken fridge. She also says she waited more than a week for Waypoint to empty rat traps in the attic.
8 days of heat, a dead rat. It was disgusting.
Both these tenants rented from Waypoint Homes, also known as Colony Starwood. The Better Business Bureau has reported a pattern of complaints about the company, echoed in hundreds of social media posts from outraged tenants who've shared image after image, even videos of problems they say go unaddressed.
Colony Starwood is one of America's new breed of landlords, publicly traded corporations that own a vast inventory of homes in neighborhoods like this. And critics say put Wall Street profits ahead of everything.
The difference is on how they...
Tenant advocate Larry Gross heads LA's Coalition for Economic Survival.
This is all about greed and you know, playing to their stockholders. And they will milk these properties as much as they can and do it on the backs of the low-income and middle-class people of this country.
According to research by Reveal from the Center for Investigative Reporting, this man's company has perfected that business model.
Where's California?
Los Angeles billionaire Tom Barrack founded the private equity firm Colony Capital. He's also one of President Donald Trump's closest confidants, biggest fundraisers, and a speaker at last summer's GOP convention.
Donald Trump is one of my closest friends for 40 years.
The company Barrack founded 5 years ago is now called Colony Starwood Homes. It rents out tens of thousands of single-family homes nationwide, many that were in foreclosure in the wake of the housing meltdown. More than 4,000 are here in Southern California.
They've come in like corporate vultures, and they're putting in as little maintenance as possible and raising the rents as much as they can.
But what I'm going to do is something different.
Barrack declined an interview, but Colony's COO provided a statement saying his company plays an important role in providing high-quality and affordable rental housing for thousands of Americans. This includes ensuring our homes are well-maintained and professionally managed. He also says their goal is to respond to resident requests as quickly as possible. The company says tenants have given Colony 4.6 out of 5 for customer satisfaction. Pruitt doesn't buy it.
There's no reason for them to increase the rent except greed. Dirty, rotten scoundrels.
As Pruitt spends his final days struggling to make the rent, just 15 miles away, high on a Bel Air hilltop, is Tom Barrack's latest project. A 77,000 square foot mansion. Plans indicate there will be a tennis pavilion, a swimming pool, and a guest house with 10 bedrooms just for the help. Carolyn Johnson, NBC4 News.
Now, there's a late-breaking development on this story. Reveal from the Center for Investigative Reporting tells us Tom Barrack just resigned his position with Colony Starwood Homes and sold all his stock. No word on what led to the decision. We will keep an eye on this story and have updates as they become available.